Hey, beautiful vloggers. I'm Shay.
And I'm Kim. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest uploads.
Yes. So today in Gossip Vlogs, we're going to be talking about the whole Derek Fisher situation.
Ooh.
So Derek Fisher just got, popped for a DUI.
Yes.
Like maybe a week ago or so.
Yeah.
But, more information is coming out.
That he flipped Matt Burns' car. It was registered to his name.
Yes, it was registered to Matt Burns. It was an Escalade.
Ooh.
Flipped it. Like full on. Okay. That truck looked total to me. Did you see the picture?
I saw the picture, but thank God the kids weren't in the car.
Right, because Matt Burns and Gloria Govan.
Yeah, I think that's Govan or something like that. Govan.
I think it's Govan.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they have twin boys together who are like young, elementary school age.
Yeah.
And so they were not in the vehicle.
Thank
but,
God.
I've heard that, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that Matt Burns doesn't really want him around the kids anymore because he I don't know if you're going to drive drunk again with my kids in the car.
And I can understand
That's understandable.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it don't even matter if he told her that. Why are you driving another man's car? I guess, maybe Matt Burns left it with Gloria because they have children together for her to take the kids back to school, whatever.
Right.
Back and forth. However
But why is he driving it?
And Matt Burns already don't like Derek Fisher.
No, because he beat him up.
He whooped Derek Fisher ass from what I heard. But the thing was that, so the issue, I guess, was that Matt either still wanted Gloria back or he wants to get back with her, but Derek was supposedly a friend of his or something. Because, Derek used to be in the NBA.
Well, yeah.
And then he became a coach.
Right.
And so, you sleeping with this man's ex. I'm guessing they were exes at the time.
I don't know. I've heard that they were still technically married, but I don't know.
Estranged.
Yeah, they were estranged.
Maybe separated.
Yeah, they could have been separated, but I know they were messing around.
Supposedly, it was like a family barbecue, and Matt Barnes showed up and decked them and socked them in the face, did whatever he had to do. So he put them hands on them, as Scrappy would say, put the paws on them. Yeah. So, Scrappy is so funny.
Yeah,
She's naive. So okay, so you done flipped this man's truck.
You got to be
obviously he got the money to, replace it.
The fact that you driving another man's truck, your nemesis.
Thank God nobody was killed.
Oh my God. I'm thinking about as in a car
other
accident.
Drivers on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think it was just his car because I didn't see any pictures of another car.
No, I didn't either, but just think if it would have gotten to that point.
It's just don't drink and drive, people.
Don't do that. There is Uber, there is Lyft, there are still taxis.
And with all that money, you can call a car service, okay?
Yeah, come on now. You sitting up here driving drunk. I mean, obviously he must have been pretty messed up because of the way the car looks.
It don't even matter how drunk you are. Just come on, y'all. Stop. You mess around. You can freaking, be out here and going to jail and stuff like that for the rest of your life because you took another person's life because you decided to drive
drunk
in that way. And it's just a sad situation, but at the same time, it's like, what in the hell? And then on top of that, oh my God, okay, so I have to hurry up and get on this topic right quick while we're on the topic of Gloria Govan, okay? Did you watch Iyanla?
Yeah.
Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. So, did she sleep with Gilbert Arenas?
I don't know, but the way that Laura was putting it out there, I know she was messing with my husband.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know she was, and the fact that I don't know if you guys watch Iyanla's show, but Laura was on there, and Gloria and Laura are sisters, and this all goes back to Basketball Wives days. Okay. Yep. So we're trying to figure out if Gloria actually did sleep with
Gilbert Arenas supposedly said that it didn't happen. And Gloria supposedly said it didn't happen. But Laura keeps saying there's things that happened that made her really think that Gloria did it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she did it. Laura never gave any details.
She didn't really go into it. She just said, I know that they did.
And that there were things that she saw that gave her that impression, but the parents didn't believe her.
But that whole I don't know if you guys watched it, but the whole episode, the parents didn't believe anything about her.
They didn't believe anything she would say.
And that's a very tough situation to be in. But the fact that you think that your husband is sleeping with your sister, you know what I'm saying? You under the impression that they are having some type of sexual relationship is really messed up.
It is. And I think that it's one thing if you think it's a brand or, you know, but when you talk, I mean, that's when it's a family member.
Oh my God, that's blood.
I mean, even if it is a friend, that's still messed up. But a family, a sister,
baby.
I mean, you should never fight over a man. But if your sister wanted to clock you because she thought you was sleeping with her man, it's kind of like that's a sense of betrayal.
It is
that you can't even put into words. Like
it is.
But I don't know if she really did it because Gloria denies it.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker, though. You know, it's weird because the Govan sisters have had rumors about, you know, possibly sleeping around and stuff like that.
Remember with Shawnee,
Basketball
Wives, I think the very first season
of LA. Yeah. When Shawnee,
she didn't want her on the show. She was like, no.
She didn't want Laura on the show because the rumor was that Laura slept with Shay.
Yep.
And so Shawnee didn't even like Gloria because that's your sister.
But Gloria specifically said, I'm going where my sister goes.
Right.
So
but I can understand that,
and I get that
that's
too.
loyalty.
And I get that too, but where's the loyalty at when it comes to the situation about Laura's husband?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, obviously they were close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You saw that in Basketball Wives LA.
Yes.
But now, I mean, it's a big old question mark. Those two only know.
So I just want to know, did she sleep with Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah.
Like, because Laura is adamant.
She's like, I know they slept together. She literally was like, I know they slept together.
I want to know. Is it true? Did you sleep with your sister's man? And then, but what does that say about Laura that she had kids and stuff with him anyway? Because supposedly it happened in the very beginning of the relationship and they didn't have kids yet.
Well, no,
or even if they had kids, they only had one or something. They didn't have kids.
I don't think they had kids yet.
And because she said in the video, it made me want him more. She said something to a young
she was always competitive.
Right.
They were always
I'm a competitive person and I have to win.
Yes.
So I don't understand that side.
But now,
to me, that don't even sound that.
But are you winning?
Judge Judy says if it doesn't sound right, it's probably a lie.
Yeah.
Now, to me, what sounds more like it is Gilbert Arenas was a top NBA player.
Yes.
Whole lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So you wasn't gonna risk possibly your meal ticket.
No, she wasn't gonna do that. But are you winning now? I mean, the update is that they're not
they
together.
Custody situation.
Ooh.
Baby, that is some ugly stuff right there. So did you really win?
Yeah.
You listen. Whenever my mother always taught me, whenever you dealing with a man, go with your first mind. My grandmother used to say that too. Go with your first mind. If your first mind tell you he ain't right, believe it.
And let's move on.
Maya Angelou said the same thing. Somebody tell you who they are, believe them the first time. You know, you meet a guy, he be like, I ain't shit. Believe him. He tell you something like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a liar. I used to lie. You used to.
Yeah. How many times you heard a guy say, man, I'm a dog. Believe him. Believe him. Okay?
Believe them and leave.
Nobody's going to tell you more about a person.
Smoking.
Nobody's going to tell you more about a person than that person themselves.
Exactly.
So, I'm not saying that Gilbert Arenas taught her any of those things, but a guy cannot be that shady and not give any.
He must have been leaving.
However, he will argue that it wasn't him, that he didn't do anything to her, and that she is a bad mom. He used to put up posts and stuff about how she was getting all this money because they cut her child support like in a major way. I think she was getting like 15, 20 grand a month or something. I don't know exactly how much she was getting, but they knocked it down to like $5,000 a month, something like that. I don't remember the exact number. I'll have to look it up. We'll put it in the screen or something. Yeah. But she was getting a large sum, and then it got knocked down, and he was on social media gloating about it and saying all kind of stuff. Ooh. I think that it was, a conversation about how he was saying like she didn't really cook for the kids.
I heard
she was spending the money on clothes and red bottoms.
Keeping up with her fashion sense. I did see something about that, and the fact that the kids weren't really being taken care of the way they should have been.
And he was basically saying like they don't even really get home cooked meals, so why she need all this money if she ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Then he was putting up posts. He was being real, like he was like getting at her. He was like,
but that's why she was so scared, because she thought the kids was gonna be taken away. Remember?
Yeah. because they were fighting over custody. They've been fighting over custody. I think they still going back and forth to court.
Right.
But he was saying some stuff about how basically she was kind of like superficial and all of this stuff, which is something people have said about the Govan sisters
from the beginning.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Not just Laura, Gloria too. People have been saying this for years about the two of them.
Right.
And that they only really care about money.
Yeah.
And that, they very shallow. I don't know this to be true. I've never met Gilbert. I've never met Derek. I've never met Laura or Gloria. But I've watched them. Do you remember when Malaysia punched her in the face?
Oh, that was the first episode, wasn't it?
It was the first season. I don't know it wasn't the first episode. But it was the first season.
I think
of LA Basketball Wives.
I do remember that. And then they became friends.
Because she said to Malaysia, I think you a ghetto chick or something. And Malaysia was like, I'm not ghetto, this and that, but I am from Compton or something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
She was like, is your real name Malaysia? And I remember she said, I think her name was Lakeisha. I think Malaysia's real name is like Lakeisha or something like that.
Oh.
And Laura was like, I knew you was a ghetto bitch.
Yeah, they
threw a drink on her. She threw a drink on her.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, Malaysia got around that table, was like,
yep. She brought out the crown.
That hurt. That hurt a little bit. I got one bad arm. Y'all have to work with me. But okay, so anyway, Laura and Gloria have had so much, stuff going on with them.
Right.
And
they're not on the new Basketball Wives.
Neither
LA. So we don't really know what's going on with their lifestyles anymore. We just hear about it through social media and blogs and stuff.
Remember when Gilbert said, do you remember when he did that social media thing about how he don't think dark-skinned women are attractive?
I remember seeing that.
And then, I think that, you allowed to have your type or whatever, but he has black daughters.
Yeah.
He has dark-skinned daughters.
It don't make no sense to say something like that. Like,
but what do you consider dark skin though? Because he said that he wasn't talking about brown skin. But I can't get with it when I hear a person of color disparaging other people of color.
Right. It don't matter.
But then again, you could be white, you could be Asian, you could be Native American, you could be whatever you want to be. But why talk about people based on race and all that stuff? Right. I just don't get that. But I'm not even gonna get into that because that makes me mad whenever I talk about stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But she also said something about people was mad at her because she was on the Next 15 or something like that. It was a TV show, and she was on there with New York, from I Love New York, and she made a comment that she thought it should be more light-skinned women on the show. So she wanted more girls your complexion, not mine, basically.
Why would you bring that up?
New York gave her hell at that reunion.
She probably did.
You ain't seen that reunion. Pull that reunion up, okay? Laura versus New York.
I mean, you can't. There's no way you can win with New York. Like,
supposedly New York got a show coming.
I heard about that. I haven't seen her. She ain't been on TV in about 10 years? 2017.
Yeah,
it's been about almost 10 years. Like,
I don't know
what happened to you. I Love New York. Well, I do remember she was on Botched. Was she on Botched? Yeah, she got all that surgery.
She's funny. She cracks me up.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that's crazy. They've had a lot going on to Govan Sisters.
They have. They've been in the spotlight for a little while. That's why we had to bring it up. I mean, both of them.
Laura and Gloria.
Dude getting a DUI, crashing her ex's
custody issues.
Yes. And then you got Laura, I'm sorry, on the other end going through custody battle.
Yep.
And
it's just a lot.
It's crazy.
So we're gonna stay tuned on this topic to see what's going on. I want to know if Matt Barnes gonna come out and say something about it.
I know, right? Because that was his truck.
It was his truck,
and he probably was mad. Like you.
And this man is around his children.
Yeah. He already don't like him because whooped his ass.
What's gonna happen with Laura and Gilbert?
Yeah. What is gonna happen between them?
Because I don't know anything about Gilbert Arenas, but she paints him like he is a horrible guy.
Really bad.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So he sued her and won because she said he gave her a STD.
No.
First of all, why would you even come out in public
and say something like that?
Because even if he didn't give it to you, you just admitted you had one.
Right. But that's crazy.
I mean, I guess some people do like those videos where they're like, I'm living with this disease or that disease and helping people. But that's
probably not the tactic
he probably felt like it was more like slander.
Yeah.
Because he sued her, and from what I hear, he won.
But did he have it?
We'll never know. Because how can you prove that he gave it to her?
Right.
You can't prove that somebody else didn't give it to her, even if they both have the same one.
I would never go.
Even if they got, if they
say that.
Let's say, for example, they both have
syphilis or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, how can you prove, unless it's a certain strand or something, how can you prove who gave it to her?
Right.
So even whenever you come out and say a person gave you something,
you gotta, you
got to be able to back that up.
Exactly.
Because that's defamation of character.
It is. And that will take you to court and you will lose.
And he won.
And she lost.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You lost the custody case and you have to pay him for saying he gave you an STD.
But then can't that be brought up like in their whole like battle with the kids? Like she doesn't live right her lifestyle because she, contracted an STD that I didn't have. So that means that
turn that around on her.
Oh my God, like girl, what are you thinking?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's tough situation. So anyway, let us know in the comment section what y'all thinking about. What you thinking about what's going on with the Govan sisters.
Yes.
The Gloria situation where Derek Fisher got the DUI. Should the kids be allowed around Derek?
I don't know, man, because seriously.
I think so, but maybe just not in the car.
No. But you don't know what he's doing at home.
Yeah, because see, that puts everything into question.
Yes. Okay. Since I can't drink and drive, I might as well drink at home. You never know.
You never know.
Ooh, Lord.
That's a question for Matt Barnes because he the father.
He's the father
and the baby daddy.
With you. So
that's okay. So then, what y'all think about the whole Gloria situation? What y'all think about Laura's situation? Do you think that Gloria slept with Gilbert?
Do I think? Honestly, I will say yes because of the way Laura kept bringing it up. And she said, I don't lose.
And who would say that about their own sister?
Yeah.
But to me, that goes back to Laura.
But then
you can't badmouth your sister and then you stay with the man.
Yeah. But she said she
because that would
lose.
If your sister did you dirty, he did too.
Yeah.
Now, granted, your sister is more wrong.
Yes.
In the situation.
Yes.
She is more at fault because she is your sister. But you stayed with the guy.
Yeah, you
so
did.
You can't, don't pop up 5-10 years later and be like they did this and that. When you stayed with him, and none of that ever came up on Basketball Wives.
None of it ever.
And she was with Gilbert at the time because I remember
she was. She just had a baby.
She kept saying like the man I'm with, he doing this and that. I remember he had put her at the house and she had a U-Haul truck full of her stuff.
I remember
and all that. So you stayed with him and you was on the show with her. So it's
something's not adding up. But I will say I kind of think it. But then again, when you brought up the whole STD thing, I don't know.
Right. And she lost. She lost that case.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, so let us know in the comment section what y'all thinking about it.
Yeah.
What do you think about, if you saw Ayala, we didn't do a recap or a review on it because at the time we was both going through something, but we had too much going on our plate that week. But did you watch the episode? And if you did her parents did not have her back at all.
No. So
you can comment on that, but let us know, do you side with the parents? Because the parents side with Gloria.
Right.
And don't think that Gloria did it.
Right. So, or do you think that she actually did do it? And then it just got swept under the rug?
Yep. Because she put up with a lot of stuff from him.
Yeah.
Iyanla was like, telling her daddy, like, what did you teach her about men? And asking her mama, what did you teach her about dating and stuff like that? That she put up with all of this stuff in the course of her relationship.
Right. Everything was swept under the rug.
But according to Gilbert, he didn't do any of that stuff. So you never know. It's always three sides to the story. They side, one side, and the truth.
Exactly.
So his side, her side, and the truth. So we don't know who did what when they did it.
Right.
But this is gossip blogs, okay?
Exactly.
And I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. But anyway, I love it, living color. So anyway, we'll see y'all later. Let us know in the comment section what y'all thinking.
And be sure to share this, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.
All right, we'll see y'all in the next video. By the way, I know y'all wondering why they got the same shirts on every video.
We knocking these out.
We knocking out like 5-6 videos in one night. So I'm not going to change my shirt 6 times. So
no.
Get with the turquoise multicolored shirt. Okay?
Right.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming to Writers Vlogs.
In the description box, you'll find
links to our social media,
blog,
and anything else you need to know.
Be sure to rate,
comment,
and subscribe to our channel. Mwah!